Hello, Anchored Sense. My name's Anick Gervais, and I am super pumped to be here. I'm super excited to be here. Thank you so much to Chloe for inviting me on your team page and just to share with you guys what is on my mind and to hopefully pump you up and possibly do some ass whooping, because sometimes, do you have a kid? Sometimes all they need is a good ass whooping. Just kidding. I don't hit my kid. Not yet anyways, because she's not a teenager, but, I'm just kidding. Anyways, woohoo! We're getting some people on. I'm super excited to talk to you guys. It is May 2nd. Holy macaroni. This joint special is insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. So pumped. There's no excuses for you to not get a recruit this month. No stinking excuse. No. Anyone should be joining for $20. Well, in Canada, $15 American. Hello, Shanika. Hey, girl, how are you doing? I'm doing good. All right, I am super thankful, incredibly grateful, and unbelievably blessed. I just read my sign there. Whoop. All right. I am on fire right now because it's May 2nd, and Scentsy has provided us with this beautiful blessing and this beautiful opportunity to build our teams. This has never happened before, I don't think. And I'm super pumped. Scentsy didn't need to do that, but Scentsy did, because that's what Scentsy is. And I am so proud of being part of such a beautiful company like this. I'm super pumped to be here. Again, my name is Anick Gervais. I'm a superstar director for the Fantastic Family. I joined August 2014. And I was a kidnapper. I didn't want to join. I've joined 7 other direct sales company. I am a salesperson. I believed in the direct sales model. I was Aldo sales rep, Le Chateau sales rep, leather furniture sales rep, dental sales rep, mining sales rep. I am a sales rep. I love talking to people. They used to call me Bubbles. I sold a ton of stuff, but I would just sell. And then it would stop, and then all of a sudden I want to take some time off, and my boss wouldn't give me some time off, and I'm like, if you don't give me time off, I'm going to quit. And he's like, okay, bye. And I'm like, okay, bye. And then I would go to another job, and I'm like, okay, I want to travel. I need to do this. Anick, you need to work for a year, and then you get time off. And I'm like, no, not me. No, I'm going to quit. He's like, okay, Anick, how am I was like, I want unpaid leave. And he's like, Anick, if I gave everyone unpaid leave, nobody would be here working. I'm like, I don't see anybody at your office. Nobody's asking for some time off because people can't afford to take time off. I can, okay? Everything you see that I have is secondhand. Actually, this is not secondhand. Or this. Well, anyways, most of the things in my house are secondhand because me and Chris love to travel. And traveling is really, really important to us. So I always knew that working for the boss, working for the man was never my thing. And I tried these direct sales company, but it just never worked. I couldn't sell a thing. Most of the time, the products were extremely expensive. But there was something missing. It just wasn't Scentsy. So someone came to my house and brought a kit, and they're like, Anick, you're buying a lampshade and 3 bars. It's going to be $85. Why don't you spend $120? At the time, it was $119 in Canada. And you get all this stuff. I'm like, what? You get all this stuff for $120? I like a deal. So I decided to join. Hey, Natalie. Hey, Noelle. So I joined, and then I did an Instagram video because I told her I'm not selling this stuff. I'm not interested. I'm way too busy. I have a crazy, awesome career. I was teaching Reiki at the time. I was doing treatments at the time. I was learning and doing reflexology. There's just tons of things going on. So I did an Instagram video holy macaroni, look at all this stuff you get for $119. Don't sell this stuff. Do not sell this stuff. Just buy the kit. And use the product, and it will last you forever. Well, 5 people joined me that month. But whatever, I didn't even notice. And then all of a sudden, the first month, I didn't get a check. My second month, I got a check of $100 or something like that. I have it. And Yeah. My first month, no check. My second month, no check. Janvier, février, mars, avril, mai, juin, juillet, août. Oh, yeah. August I joined, so I wouldn't get a check. So my first month, no check. My second month, no check. My third month, $1,500. And I'm like, what is going on? What's going on? And like, most of my life, I felt like God punished me. I didn't believe in God at the time. I come from a really effed up family, two parents that like hate each other but love each other, who just kept separating each other. My father always had affairs on my mom. My father was an alcoholic. My mom was mentally abusive. My mom was mentally abusive by my father. They were both extremely poor. They were both abused as children. It was a very toxic environment. And then here I come like, hey, I need lots of attention. And they're like, we have no time for you. And I'm like, I need attention. I have no time for you. And I have two older brothers that just told me that I was stupid. I'm not going anywhere in life. I'm going to be like a prostitute living on the side of the street. Hey, Anick, do you know nobody likes you? Hey, Anick, I coach your volleyball team, and all the people on the volleyball team told me that they don't like you. Anick, you're screwed up. Anick, you have a disease. Don't get too close to me because I'll catch your disease. So I was just constantly had all of this stuff put into my head. In high school, I was captain of my basketball team, captain of my volleyball team. I was popular, but the popular kids didn't really like me. I never really connected. I never felt accepted. I never felt at home anywhere. So I was like, okay, well, I think if I would be on this world, I don't think anyone would really notice. So all of a sudden, the negative thoughts started coming into my mind, like, Anick, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're not going anywhere. I was barely passing school. I hated school. My principal, I was a pretty bad kid too. I used to tell off my teachers if they told me what to do. I just hated when people told me what to do. I'm an indigo. If you search indigos are people that are put on this planet for a reason, to push people in different areas and to question things and question authority. And I hate ego, and I hate when people tell me what to do just to tell me what to do. Like, respect me and I will respect you. Anyways, I had this attitude. I was an angry child because I was an angry environment. I just never thought I was going to go anywhere in life. And so I'm in high school and but yet I volunteered every day at my school. I was ambassador of my school. When there was any type of event, I would volunteer. So there was like two different sides of me, and the teachers were like, I don't really understand what's going on with this girl. And I'm like, me neither. I have no clue what's going on in my brain. But like, you're growing as a teenager, your hormones are going crazy. I was boy crazy. I just wanted so much attention and so much love. And I was always getting kicked out of class for talking or disrupting the class or talking. And then I remember one time I was just sick. I was just feeling really sick. I had the flu, and the teacher told me to get out of the class because I wasn't doing my homework, but I was like legit sick. But like, I was bullied by my teachers. My teachers just didn't really like me. I was just one of those kids that I was like legit bullied by my teachers. And everyone, when she kicked me out of the class, I told her right off, because I'm like, if I'm going to the office for something, this is all going to come around to something, okay? I am going to go to the office for a reason. And then everyone's like, oh my God, for the first time ever, Anick never said a word and she's getting in trouble. Like, what's going on? So I told the teacher off, and then the principal sat me down and said, Anick, we're going to have to pull you out of the basketball team. And I'm like, I'm the captain. This is like my life. You can't take me off the basketball team. And he's like, well, Anick, being on the basketball team is a privilege, and you're not appreciating that. And I'm like, do you want me to be a prostitute? And he's like, what? I'm like, well, do you want me to be a prostitute? He's like, what? No. And no offense to anybody who has ever been a prostitute, by the way, you got to do what you got to do. Seriously. And he's like, what? No. I'm like, well, if you kick me out of basketball, I'm going to drop out of school because there's no reason for me to go to school. And then I'll probably end up being a prostitute like my brother told me. He's like, what is going on? So I literally negotiated my way of staying on the basketball team. And he's like, okay, you can stay on the basketball team. So I always knew I had really good negotiating skills, and I've always been very assertive. I always knew what I want and what, and Chloe and I can relate to that. She knows what she wants, and she comes off as like assertive, she knows what she wants and she'll tell you how it is. And I think that's why you guys are growing so much, because there's no time for excuses. Yeah, and my team too, I do ass whoopings on the daily. I am wasn't successful. I'm not really. Excuses. There's people becoming directors in hospitals. There's people who have 5 kids who are separated, who are stay-at-home mom, becoming directors and star directors. There's no excuses. There's people with no arms and no legs, like surfing a surfboard, being on Oprah. Like, they have all the excuses in the world. And if they have a shit life and they're negative, you'd be like, yeah, I understand. But the people who have crazy traumatic experience in them, they don't use that as an excuse. They use it as silver lining. Like, wow, I did not appreciate that I had 2 arms, and now I'm going to appreciate my life because I have 2 arms and I have 2 legs. So I loved being in sales. I love people. They give me feeling. So anyways, I moved to Ottawa when I was 17 years old, and then all of a sudden, when I was in high school, I became super depressed and highly suicidal, and I tried to take my life many times. And I have no shame in my story because I think that that's why God gave me that story, so I can relate to so many people, that you can look up to someone, and people looked up to me. People thought that, I was super pretty, I had great personality, and they wished they were me, but they had no idea that inside I was going through so much struggle, and I didn't want to be here, and I had no worth, and I did not believe in myself, and I didn't think I was going to go anywhere in life. And like I said, I've tried many times to take my life. One time I actually took a full bottle of Tylenol, whatever was in the Tylenol, and I woke up the next day and I was like pretty pissed off and probably grouchy all day. But that's not true. Someone used to call me Smiley because they said that I was always smiling. Anyways, the next day I told my mom that I tried to take my life, and my mom's like, oh my gosh, you're effed up in the head. I'm like, I know. Anyways, so I tried to get my family to counseling, and they didn't want to go to counseling, and I was the only one who showed up, and my family didn't show up. So like I come from a really negative environment, and that's the story that I have put in my head. There is really lots of good times, but the story in my head was a very negative one. And I wonder, where would I be today if I was part of a more stable family? And I think I wouldn't be so fun. I don't think I'd be so compassionate. I don't think I'd be so driven. I don't think I would have something to prove. And I feel like people who have something to prove, people have come from like really negative environments, they have something to prove, and those are the people you want on your team. Those are the people you want on your team. Hi, Karma. I love you. She's an angel who saved me once with my baby on the plane. Anyways, so you want to look for those people, and you may be that person. So we can take that energy, and I could be angry with the world, and I was angry with the world for so long, and I was like, Anick, being angry with the world, is this helping you? No. Is this helping the world? No. So what are you going to do about it? Well, I'm going to be the change I want to see in the world. So I started shifting my mindset. I was 17 years old, and I started shifting my mindset, and I decided, okay, Anick, do you want to be here? Not really. Do you want to try to be here? Kind of. Okay, let's work with that. So I started Googling how to be happy. Affirmations, journaling, The Secret, the law of attraction. All of those things came up. So I started shifting my mindset, and I was sick and tired of seeing negativity on Facebook. So I started just posting positivity. I was never going to post anything negative. If I'm sharing anything negative on Facebook, you know that there's a silver lining, and I am going to close it with a positive something at the end as a story. So all of a sudden, Senti shows up on my life. And I'm like known as this positive guru on Facebook because I'm sick and tired of seeing negative things. So all of a sudden I'm telling people to buy the kit and just, buy the kit and try it out. So people started joining. Then all of a sudden people knew Sensi, and they're like, well, I'll join Anick because she's positive. So if I could pick a sponsor, I'm going to pick someone who's positive. I'm not going to pick someone who's always being negative and sharing their dirty laundry on social media. I don't want someone who's negative, who's sharing all the negative things that are happening in the world. I want someone inspiring. I want to look up to someone. I want to learn from someone. So I want Anick to be my coach. And I think that's what really, really helped me at the beginning, is that I have always been super positive, well, after 17 years old, because I shifted my mindset and I decided that I'm going to be the change. And I think when you become a positive person, people want to be like your friend. People want to know what the hell you're doing. Like, what is going on? Like, I've seen a shift happen. It's like, yo, it's Sensi, man. And that's what I started sharing. I started sharing the sisterhood that, when I first joined Sensi, and I met these beautiful women. And I say beautiful because usually beautiful women are assholes. But these beautiful women were so kind and loving and wanted to be my friend. And I'm like, okay, I'll be your friend, but you're probably not going to like me eventually. You're going to stop liking me. And then all of a sudden, I'd go to another event and they're still my friend, they're still my friend, they're still my friend. And I'd call my boyfriend, Chris, and be like, oh my God, they really like me. These people really like me. And I felt accepted. I felt like I found my house, my home. I felt like I could be whoever I am. I cuss, I'm French Canadian, I'm swimming blue. I cuss, I say crazy things like I'm pretty sure I'm from a different galaxy put on this planet to, create awareness and bring on love onto this planet, because this planet is, like ruled by crazy baboons who are trying to destroy the planet. We need to bring in more love, we need more love here. And one of the tools that I could help people is through Sensi. I could bless people with Sensi, and I have seen people shift. I have seen people go live that never have gone live. I've seen people just completely transform, and holy macaroni, that warms my heart. You are part of the best company in the world. And it doesn't matter when you join Sensi, it's what you do when you join Sensi. So Chloe joined Sensi a year and a half before me, and she is killing it, man. She is killing it. So, women, what we do, we become jealous of one another. That's just like natural with women. But I tell my team all the time, never be jealous. And if you're jealous, be openly jealous. So like, I'm openly jealous of Chloe because she is kicking ass. But she deserves it. Everything that she has accomplished, she has worked for it. She is a boss babe, man. Like, I'm openly jealous. I want 58 directors. I want 4-star directors. That's incredible. So I could either be jealous and create a barrier, or I could be openly jealous and want to learn from her and become her best friend. So which one do you think I'm going to pick? Yeah, that's right. I want to be her best friend because I want to learn from her, and I want her to keep me on her page so I can copy the things that she does, because she just has such a great, beautiful mind. You guys are so lucky to have her. Seriously, the leaders that I see that are hard ass, that don't take any excuses, those are the leaders I see climbing the ladder faster than the leaders are like trying to be perfect. Because we can't be perfect. And people, it's uncomfortable trying to be perfect. And being perfect is really, someone tried to be perfect. There's one perfect man, and we crucified him. You don't want to be perfect. He was perfect, and he was beautiful. And he, I love that guy, Jesus. My man, G. Anyways, today I believe in God, and today I believe in Jesus, and I pray every single night to Jesus, because I told myself that I have been given such a shitty hand of cards, that I think my God blessed me with Sensi. And then when something works, work it. Do you know how many people I've seen become directors and just drop it? Oh, it's not my thing. Do you think Chris, my boyfriend, wanted to build stairs and railings? No, life just brought him that way. This is just what ended up happening. So he just did it. So many people, I think 20% of people, I made up that number, but actually do the things that they want to do. No, life brings you that way. When we ask God for something, when we ask the universe for something, I want to make more money, I want to travel the world. Well, it's going to give you something, but it might not look like what you want. Well, don't complain about it, because this is what you asked for. This is what you asked for. So I asked for an opportunity to inspire people. I wanted to become a motivational speaker and be able to inspire the world. Well, the world brought me Sensi. So then I was like, oh my God, I am a motivational speaker. I'm motivating my team on a daily. I get to inspire women and men on the daily to become better and to push themselves. That is incredible. So I can look and nitpick at everything that Sensi does wrong, and that everything I do wrong. Or I can focus on the strength that Sensi has, or I can focus on my strength. What can I give to the world? What am I good at? Let's focus on that, and let's build that, because that's what's important. I'm really good at speaking. I'm not really good at spelling. If you follow my Facebook, you'll be like, Anick, it's not there, it's there. It's not his, it's his. And I'm like, oh, I don't really care. You got my message? That's important. But I didn't really listen in class. And I'm like severely ADHD. And they thought I was dyslexic for a really long time. But I thought I was stupid for most of my life. So when you think you're stupid, what do? You do nothing. You don't try. That's what happens. So the women and men who do not try this business, it's because you don't believe. You don't believe that you can. You don't believe in yourself. And that's a story that you have created in your head. We have 60,000 thoughts per day. 60,000 thoughts per day. Can you guess, on average, how many are negative? 80 freaking percent. 80% of the 60,000 are negative. That's average. So if you're average, you're telling yourself, I'm stupid, I'm not a good coach, oh, I'm a bad mom, I'm a bad person, oh, nobody's going to join me, I'm not good at sales, I'm then you're creating that bubble of negativity and you're attracting all of that. Your thoughts are so stinking powerful that it is proven fact today. It is proven fact, you could go Google it, that if you grab a plant and you tell the plant that it's stupid, okay, every day, and you have another plant and you're like, I love you, you're beautiful. The plant that you love so much will grow so much bigger and faster. I had a garden and I did this test and I would put really beautiful classical music at my garden and I would dance around my garden and send it love, and my neighbors thought I was a complete quack, but I'm like, just watch what grows out of this garden. You should have saw my zucchini. It was this big. I have a YouTube video. Go check it out. It's this freaking big. I was like, oh my gosh, this stuff works. Proven fact. You grab 3 bottles of water. 1 water, you do nothing. 1 water, you send it love. Love, love, I love you. You're so beautiful. 1 water, you say, I hate you. You're a bitch. F you, F you. I hate you. You're horrible. You're stupid. I can feel that energy. Okay. Anyways, so 30 days, 30 kids did this to these bottles. After 30 days, the water that you did nothing was a bit hazy. The water that they absolutely loved was crystal clear. The bottle that they hated had mold in it. Had mold in it. Okay? Your thoughts become things. Your thoughts are very powerful. So what are you telling yourself on the daily that you can or that you can't? Because regardless of what you're saying, you are right. So do you want to be successful? Do you want to be Chloe's 59th, 60th, 70th director? Because you can. It's up to you. It's you who decides. It's you who decides. It's a story that you've told in your head. It is freaking powerful. What are you allowing in your mind? Are you planting weeds and the weeds are just growing? Are you letting those weeds grow? Or are you planting beautiful flowers? And are you weeding out your negative thought? As soon as I get a negative thought, I go love, 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 love. Anick, you're amazing. Anick, you're beautiful. Anick, you're successful. Anick, you're going really far. Anick, you are a sales machine. Anick, you are a recruiting rock star. Recruiting rock star, you're recruiting the whole world. Seriously, that's what I do. Every day, I talk to myself like that because I'm not going to wait for someone else to talk to me because that's not what's important. I need to believe. I need to believe in myself. And if I believe in myself, I will move mountains with the help of the world or Jesus or God or the bunny rabbit, whatever you believe in. So we all have stories. We all come from struggle. We've all struggled. Are you going to let that struggle weigh you down? Or are you going to let that struggle be the reason why you are going to overcome the impossible? Why you're going to overcome those people that told you that you can't do it? Oh my God, it's so crazy that you're joining this company. It's 15 years old. That's crazy. Nobody's going to be successful. You prove them wrong. You grab that energy that you have and you prove them wrong. You become an inspiration to your family, to the people around you. They're like, you know what? Please keep telling me that I'm not going to do this because I love it when people tell me I'm not going to do this, that I'm not going to achieve this because I will show you that I can. And when you get there, people are going to ask you how you did it. They're going to ask you along the way, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And then they're going to say, how did you do it? Because you believed in yourself, because you invested in yourself, because you came on these trainings, because you take the time to watch these trainings, because you take the time to hang out with successful people, because you buy tickets to go to reunion, because leaders get created at events. If you do not take the time to invest in yourself and go to reunion, you are missing out. The people who go to reunion become way more successful than the people who don't. So when I read a book and the book says, hey, use affirmations to become a better person. Hey, wake up at 5 a.m. and work your ass off. Hey, start meditating and love yourself. When the experts are telling me that this is what they did, I do it. I believe them. I don't just go sit on my couch and watch Netflix. I'm not going to be successful watching other people build and run and do their dreams. I need to do my dreams. You know, I want other people watching me, but really I don't want them to watch me. I want them to join me. And I want to be able to help other people conquer their dreams. And if I help other people conquer their dreams, my dreams is just going to happen. That's the beauty of karma. That's the beauty of giving back. That's the beauty of this world. That's the beauty of love. And this company and this Scentsy business is all about love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love you and you. Love that song. I don't know any of the words of any songs. I'm horrible with words. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, my gosh, you're great. Oh, thank you. Oh, hi, Jeanette. Hey, Michelle. Okay, this is what I needed to today. Yes, Anika. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now, the challenge I gave my girls is to have 100 join conversations. How many conversations of recruiting have you had in 2 days? I've had 20. 20. Okay? That's really 100 conversations in 1 month. That's 3.3 a day. You can do this. So business is a numbers game. Okay? I don't want you wasting your time making wax warmer, wax samples, and organizing and doing that. No. I want you to talk to people, get people to join. It's $20 to join. Hey, it's $20 to join. If you do nothing, nothing happens. You get deactivated in 4 months. But like, just buy the kit. Cool, awesome. Then you're gonna get them to do their launch event. And then you're going to welcome them on this team, and they're gonna be, wow, I feel so good. This whole team, this is so amazing. This is so cool. Like, yeah, man, I'm telling you, this Scentsy sisterhood is no joke. It is the thing. We are moving mountains together. We can go fast alone, or we can go far together. Okay. So you need to talk to people. You need to be messaging people on a daily. You need to be following up. And right now, what I'm doing, because I was really bad at following up for a really long time. So these are the people that I need to do this. So right now, it's going to be my 5-year anniversary in August. So I'm going to call this Christine girl. And I go, hi, Christine, it's Anick Gervais. For my 5-year anniversary, I am sending every single one of my customers a $5 Scentsy gift card in the mail. So I just want to confirm your mailing address. So even if you just bought from me one time, is your address still 991 blah, blah, blah? Yeah, okay, cool. Did I call your cell phone or your home phone? Your home phone? Okay, what's your cell phone number? Okay. Can I get your email? Because sometimes I send some coupons by the email a couple times a year. Yeah, okay. Okay, awesome. Check your mail. So what I'm going to do, I am going to do this. A gift for you. It might be cuter. If it was Chloe's, it probably would be cuter. And it's going to say, with a $20 purchase, get $5. So $20 in Canada, my 25% of that is $5. So there's no losing, okay? I want them to come to my house. And I want them to buy from my stock, because I need these people, because how come they just bought like twice from me? You know? I need these people to remember that I still sell Scentsy, and some of these people aren't on Facebook, so I'm going to find them on Facebook and make sure they're on Facebook. So then they'll come to my Scentsy store, and they'll be like, oh, Molly, you have a little Scentsy store. It's like, yeah, man, come here. I'm going to take care of you. And then I will give her a $5 coupon to give to her friend. I just made that shit up, the whole friend part. That's genius, Anick. Genius. So when she comes here, and I'm going to write that in the letter, in the mail, that once you come here, I will have a $5 gift card for your friend. So she could come with her friend, and then I get 2 people to come. So then there's more movement in my stock room. And also, I will do this with a PWS. I don't really know exactly how I'm going to do that, but what I have done in the past is that I'll just e-transfer them $5. I have done that in the past. So that's what I'm doing right now. Money is in the follow-up. Money is in the follow-up. This is what I need. That's a great idea. Love the gift coupon. And then I say gift card on the mail, not a gift coupon, because that sounds so blah. I'm going to say a gift card, a Scentsy gift card. So really, it would be better for me to have Scentsy gift card on it, because then that sounds more valuable, because it's all about the wording that we use and the marketing. Okay, so I have 3 people who joined me this month already in 2 days, and I only sent 20 conversations because I wrote, yo, it's $20 to join this month. And literally, there's a conversation with this guy called Shannon that our first conversation was in 2015. I've been working on him since 2015. I don't worry about if they're annoyed of me. That doesn't bother me. It's my job. It is your job. I'm not going to create a story that I'm annoying them. It's my job. This is my livelihood. These are my dreams. We need to sacrifice social judgment. We need to possibly sacrifice social judgment. So what I mean by social judgment, we're afraid of what people are going to judge us on the social media. Do they know who you are? Do they know where you have been? Do they know how much you've accomplished? Do they know what you have gone through? No. And you're going to let this person bring you down? You're going to let this person stop you from achieving something? You're going to let this person stop you from going live because you're afraid of what this person's going to think? Now that's stupid. That's stupid. Are they paying your mortgage? Are they part of your dream? No. So do not give these people power. You take the power and you decide what you're going to do. And you're going to bug as many people as possible. And you're going to be a loving way. You're inspirational. If you have too much anxiety to go live, that you have such a great story. You'd be like, oh my God, I'm scared shitless, but I'm going to go live because I was challenged by Anick Gervais to go live. So I'm going to go live and talk to you guys about this $20 deal. And then because you were vulnerable in your post, people are going to be like, yo, man, you did such a good job. When you're like, yo, you know, when you come off way too confident, people get intimidated by that. But when you come off softly and you share your heart and you're like, yo, I'm scared shitless, but I'm going to do this. And I'm really sorry if I am going to bombard all of you guys in your private messages about this company, but I am so passionate about this company, and this company has shifted my life and saved my life. And I've seen so many blessings that I need to tell you guys about it. So if this annoys you, feel free to unfollow me. But, you know, if you get a message from me, it's because I think you're pretty special. You know, then people are like, oh, okay. Well, you know, it's softer. Softer. Do you guys have any questions for me? I just like, that was some heavy stuff right there. Mel, could you give me a bottle of water, please?
I sure can.
I am here to tell you guys that you guys are pretty lucky to be part of one of the best Scentsy families ever. My family's a pretty best family in Canada, I would have to say. We grew up pretty quick because we reunited each other. We helped each other out. We're always there for each other. And I find if I ask people why they stay in Scentsy, if I remove the money, why they stay in Scentsy, it's the community. So I'll tell you guys how much money I make, because money is what got me in here. So after a month of me being in Scentsy, my upline called me Jocelyn, and she's like, hey, I'm like, I got no time for this. Like, sorry, but I'm really too busy. She's like, just to let you know, I make $5,000 every single month, and it's only been 3 years I do this. I'm like, what? $5,000? That's a lot of money. And she's like, yeah, but it's way more than that. It's way more than wax and warmers. Like, I'm telling you, it's way more than that. You have to give this a try. I'm like, okay, I'll give this a try. So I gave it a try. After 3 years, I made my first $10,000 check. And I have my months here. My first 10,000 check was 2016. So a year and 2 months later, I made $10,000. And I'm like, holy macaroni. And now I average 10 grand every month. I should know how many directors I have. I think I have 20 something, 2-star directors and a superstar director. And my goal is to go to $20,000 a month. My goal is to go to $20,000 a month. And I'm sharing this not to brag. I'm sharing this to you guys to let you know that it's totally possible. That I know a girl who joined a year ago and she's making $5,000 a month because she boomed her team in Quebec. So it is booming. Well, a year and a half. It's totally possible. So it's totally up to you. You can make $200 a month. And if that's your thing and you love your career and you love your family, that's cool. That's totally cool. But if you want more, it's totally possible. If you want to make more, it's totally possible. And when I found out that some people are making $40,000 a month, I could have been like, oh, wow, I could never do that. Or I could be like, if you did it, I can do it. People who are extremely, okay, sounds good. Some people are extreme introverts and they're making $30,000 a month. So there's no excuse if you're like, oh, I'm not like Chloe, I'm not like Anick, I'm not like super outgoing, and I'm not in social media. I'm not like you. There's a way. It's called picking up the phone and talking to people. Wow, you're an introvert. No, you have to connect with people. We are in the business of relationship. There's no excuse. You got to do it. You got to do it. Yes. So Shanika, I'm gonna send. It's gonna be called a Scentsy gift card, and it's gonna be $5 for any purchase over $20. And then I'm gonna put that with probably my Scentsy story. And I do a lot of this. I'm all about business cards are super cheap. So I get a bunch of quotes done and I put them on business cards and I get them, I wait for the 40% off, and I got a bunch of different kinds. So I always leave them a little positive card in their order or any mail out I do. Like this one says, hey you, yes you, stop being unhappy with yourself. You are perfect. Stop wishing you look like someone else, or wishing people liked you as much as they like someone else. Stop trying to get attention from those who hurt you. Stop hating your body, your face, your personality, your quirks. Love them. Without those things, you wouldn't be you. And why would you want to be anyone else? Be confident with who you are. Smile. It'll draw people in. If anyone hates you on you, it's because you are happy with yourself. Then you stick your middle finger out in the air and you say, screw it. My happiness will not depend on others anymore. I'm happy because I love who I am. I love my flaws. I love my imperfections. They make me happy. And me is pretty amazing. So we have the opportunity to inspire tons of people. So every time I send out mail to my team, there's always a positive quote like that. I have a ton of them. I just steal them from Google all the time. Like this one, be a lion, be a wolf. Set goals, smash them, be stronger, be better. A little progress each day ends up with big results. Yeah, so that's what I do. So I'm probably going to put something like that. And every year at Christmas time, I have family portraits. So I'll always give them to my customers too, just so that like, yo, you're supporting my family. Like I want to tug on their emotions. I want to tug on their family. And also, actually, I copied Chloe, my labels. I copied Chloe. My first ever labels with my family or my face on it, I copied that from Chloe. So this is what I love about this Scentsy thing, guys, is that there's no other direct sales like this, that we are willing to help each other out and we're not even in the same family. This is the coolest part. So what's cool right now is that my labels, like my first label had just my face on it. And let's see if I could find one with just my, okay, so this was my first label, just Anick, my face. And then it was this one with my family. Journey was young. And then now Journey's getting older. So like they're going to see my family grow into my labels. And I think that's pretty cool because I don't know. I just think that's just really cool. So that's what I'm doing. About that. But guys, you need to start shifting your mind. You need to start using affirmations. If you do not believe in yourself, it's very dangerous. You're like might as well just go do bad drugs. Like you're just ruining yourself. You know, like literally you're never gonna get where you want to go. It's kind of like instant gratification. Sometimes when we're feeling like we're a victim, the victim role, it's because we want some attention from other people. And that's like, I get it, you're hurting, but being a victim and being like, I'm not so good and I can't do that. And no. That victim is dangerous. That situation right there is so dangerous, and you're never going to achieve what you want to achieve. You need to cut out of the victim role and you need to become the person you want to see. You need to become the person you want to be just by being it, by doing the things. So if you could be whoever you want to be, who would that person look like? What would that person say? What would that person do on a daily basis? I want you to do that. I want you to say those words. I want you to be that person, and you will see you'll shift into that person. You'll be that person. I was on to something. What else? Yeah. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Yeah? I'm picking her up right when I'm done this call. Why? Okay. You can go pick her up for 4. 4. Well, I dropped her off after 10, so we could pick her up at 4:15. Okay. Sorry about that. But yeah. So me and Chloe are gonna work closer. I'm not gonna stop until I'm in SST2. Yeah, girl. Yeah. And it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. My big dreams is to have lots of land. I want goats. I want chickens. I want to be able to save animals. Okay. So I want to be able to have a place where I can save animals, take care of animals, have a veterinarian place, probably like sponsored by the university, but I pay for it. So then I have their like expertise for free, because animals need to get fixed, because they can't keep making animals, because that defeats the whole purpose. And so that's my goal. Well, that's going to cost millions of dollars, is to be able to have a sanctuary for animals. Okay. So that's my ultimate goal right there. That's my ultimate goal. I want to be able to put my kid in any school I want. She's probably going to go to a private school, just because in Canada, the government has changed things, and there's no cap on classrooms. So there might be classrooms with 35 in a class. And when kids have all ADHD now, or like can't focus, to have a class of 35 is just insane to me. So I don't want my daughter to fall through the cracks, because I fell through the cracks. So I want to be able to put her in a private school so that there's a classroom of 15. So those are the things. This is why I'm doing Scentsy, to make so much money. This is why I want to make so much money, is that I can do these things for my family. I want to be able to go live in France for 3 months, and be able, so that Chris doesn't need to work, and he could be a stay-at-home dad and take care of our daughter, and we can travel Europe for 3 months, but yet she'll be in France and learn more French, because we're French. Mon nom c'est Anick Gervais, je suis française du Canada. And then I could go build France, because France is like, I don't know, there's 50 consultants there. So that's an opportunity. This wouldn't happen if it wasn't for Scentsy, guys. This wouldn't happen. So if you don't appreciate Scentsy, and if your heart is not in Scentsy, then you're at the wrong place. You need to find your heart. And if I ask you right now, when you feel about Scentsy, when you think about your business, what's the feeling that you feel like? What's the feeling that you're feeling? If you're like frustration, you need to find your love again for Scentsy, because if your feeling of your business is frustration, you are going to keep attracting frustration, because your feelings are a magnet. So you're attracting exactly what you're putting out there. Okay. So I want you to go back to where you were first motivated, where you were so excited when you joined Scentsy. I want you to go to that place, and I want you to feel that feeling. And when you think of your business, I want you to feel that feeling. And when you feel excitement, when you feel that feeling, you're going to attract that situation. You're going to attract that feeling. All right. We have a great group called Elevate. I just put it in the comments. Definitely go join that group. We're open. We are available every single Tuesday at 9 Eastern time. We're live. There's different leaders every week. It's such a cool group, and it's open to all consultants. So I would love for you guys to join that group. I know Chloe has already invited a bunch of you guys there. So a lot of you guys have joined already. Michelle, and spoil my grandbabies. We should all, yeah, we would love an RV and travel everywhere. Yeah, an RV. That's definitely one of my dreams too. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for your warm welcome and your love and your positivity. And you guys could be there. And if ever you see me at reunion, or if you ever see me somewhere, please come and give me a hug. I would love a hug. I'm a hugger for sure. And come and say hi. Sometimes I get messages like, hey, Anick, I saw you, but I was too shy to talk to you. Don't ever be too shy. Don't look up to people. We're all equal. We're all the same. I'm not any better than anybody. We're all the same. So don't look up to people and put them on a pedestal and think that you can't get there. We're all equal. We've just heard more no's than you. We've just done more work than you. We may believe more than you. Those are all mind shifts that you can do yourself and be there. Be careful when you put people up on a pedestal, because sometimes it feels like it's a platform and you're not going to pass that platform. You're just as good. We're all equal, man. We all deserve to be happy. We all deserve to be successful, and we all deserve to feel belonging and accepted. But that shifts within. And the world you see out here is what's going on inside. So if the world you see out here is a negative experience, it's telling me that you're having a negative experience inside. All right? So start shifting your insides and you'll see your outside shift. I promise you. Anyways, I love you guys. We were all made for more. All right. I love you guys. Thank you guys for listening to me. And I will talk to you guys later. And me and Chloe will be doing more swaps because you guys are kick-ass. So I'm not wasting my time here. You guys are showing up. So I like when people show up. When you show up, you go up. Okay, love you guys. Bye.